Are you a renter who's been dreaming about home ownership, but you're not quite sure if it's right for you? Well, know that you're not alone. We speak with potential first-time home buyers on a weekly basis who's always asking, is now the right time to buy a home? If you have been following along in the media, you will hear conflicting information. Some will tell you that it's the absolute worst time, and others will tell you that now is the best time to buy. At the end of the day, the answer will differ because it truly depends on your situation and, of course, your financial readiness. Before we head into the pros and cons, let me introduce myself. First and foremost, welcome to our channel. My name is Kirsten Powell, and together with my husband Rick and daughter Kaitlin, we own and operate the Powell Group, and we're right here in Boise in the Treasure Valley area. We have been helping buyers, sellers, and investors meet their real estate goals over the last 20 plus years. And we're so happy that you found us, and we would love to have you come back for more information. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so when we do post new videos, you will be notified. Today, we're going to be diving into one of the most debated topics in housing, renting versus buying. Well, what are the pros and what are the cons here in 2024? Well, let's find out. Let's start with the pros of renting a home in 2024. Number one, you have flexibility. Renting allows for greater mobility, and it's ideal for those who may need to move for work or for personal reasons. Number two, you will have a lower upfront cost. Generally, you only need a security deposit and the first month's rent, making it more accessible financially. And number three, as a renter, you have a maintenance-free living because landlords are typically responsible for the repairs and the maintenance, reducing any unexpected expenses. And number four, you have no market risk. Renters are not exposed to the fluctuations in the housing market, and that provides you with the financial stability. Now let's cover the cons of renting. As a renter, you have no equity building because your rent payments do not contribute to ownership. The money that you spend on rent does not build your personal wealth, it builds that of your landlord. And you may have rent increases because rent can increase over time, making long-term budgeting challenging. And as a renter, you may have limited personalization of the home because as a renter, there are going to be restrictions on how much you can modify your living space. And you will have some uncertainty because lease agreements are typically a 12-month term, and that, of course, can lead to potential housing instability. So we went ahead and covered the pros and the cons of renting, but let's go ahead and explore the pros and cons of buying a home in 2024. Here are the pros for buying a home here in 2024. As a homeowner, you have the ability for equity building. You have your monthly mortgage payments that will contribute to home ownership, and of course that will build your personal wealth over time. You will have stable payments because most likely you will have a fixed rate mortgage which provide consistent payments, aiding in a long-term financial planning. We consider it more of a forced savings account for your retirement. And on top of the list is, of course, the freedom to renovate. As a homeowner, you can personalize and renovate your property as you see fit. And best of all, you have tax benefits. As a homeowner, you can benefit from various tax deductions on your mortgage interest and also on your property taxes. And don't forget, you have a homestead exemption as well. Now, we just covered the pros of buying a home. Let's go ahead and cover the cons. Of course, you are going to have a high upfront cost because buying a home requires significant upfront costs, including your down payment, your closing costs, and various other fees. As a homeowner, you will have maintenance responsibilities as well because as a homeowner, you're going to be responsible for all your repairs and maintenance of your home, and that, of course, can be costly and also time-consuming. And based on the real estate market and how it's doing, you will have market risk. Homeowners, they are going to be exposed to the real estate market fluctuations, which can affect your home value. And of course, you will have less flexibility because selling a home can be time-consuming and costly, and that, of course, can reduce your mobility. So whether you are renting or buying, well, the right choice really truly depends on your personal circumstances and, of course, your financial situation. Both options have their unique advantages and challenges, and we want you to consider your long-term goals and, of course, your lifestyle needs when making this important decision. We do see an opportunity for home buyers right now, as the sellers that have to sell, they are serious, and the buyers who are wanting to buy but they're waiting for the interest rates to come down, well, they're sitting on the sidelines, and that gives you as a buyer a greater opportunity, as you will have less competition and more negotiation power with the sellers. And of course, the rates. We understand the rates are high. However, down the line, potentially they could go down and you can refi. When you are ready to travel down the path of homeownership, we would love to be your trusted real estate advisors. Make sure that you reach out to us, whether it be via phone, text, or even an email, because we would love to set up a time for you to come in for a homebuyer strategy session. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you will get updated every time we drop a new video. And make sure you reach out to us if we can help you on your path to homeownership.